So I made it to the first lake today. This is Prim Lake. Saw an elk here last year. There's some ducks out there. Probably can't see them unless I zoom in. Let's see. Yeah, probably can see those, right? Anyway, it's the 3rd of July, 4th of July weekend. I'm gonna try and do a loop of the Rattlesnake Lakes. Not sure how it goes because something always goes wrong. But I'm gonna go try and make it to Sanders Lake, and then maybe do a loop of the other lakes. Maybe go up to Mosquito Peak, maybe Stewart Peak. Bang out a couple of the peaks. I'm not sure because I got a heavy pack on, and you know there might still be snow up there. So we'll just see how it goes. Nice little flowers. So the first part of this hike is, you know, after you drive way up the West Fork, Gold Creek, is dropping back down. So I'm gonna go way down there, dropping down into the Rattlesnake drainage, and I'm almost down there now. So it's like you drop down 1,000 feet, and then you start the hike going up towards the lake from there. It's real pretty going down here. So, made it down to the Rattlesnake main corridor, which is actually an old road. But it should be nice, smooth, easy hiking on nice wide trail, no bush to whack through or anything, and relatively flat for a few miles until I enter the wilderness. Then I'll have to go up like a 2,000 foot climb, but for right now, nice and smooth. And here's another bridge crossing, the second one and final, I think. So should be right about almost to the wilderness boundary. Check this out though. It's crazy. Whoa. That'd be a hell of a thing to cross if this bridge wasn't here. Wow. Well, here we go. Okay, so quite a ways into the wilderness now. Pretty close to Little Lake, and I've been hiking for almost 10 miles today, and I'm pretty beat with this, carrying all this weight, and I might even just camp there instead of going to Saunders Lake. Gonna have to make it across the trail over there, but I'm not gonna go through there, so I'm gonna have to decide if I should cross on that log or that log. Well, on the map, there says there's an historic cabin right here, and I almost missed it until I saw this sign here saying not to fuck with it, and then I looked over and I'm like, oh, right there. But you know, it's not in the best shape anymore, obviously. It must be pretty old. Wonder if I should try and do some reading and figure out who built this cabin and how long ago. Looks like at some point, some of it burned. Maybe that's why there's no roof here. Looks like this. Ooh. something over here. Little camp spot? Maybe I should camp here. I wonder where that goes. That's not the way I came. Well, looks like the little zigzagging trail going somewhere. Anyway, and I was worried about running into the snow, and there is definitely snow. I think, so this is Little Lake over here. Go take a look. Yep. So I guess this is Little Lake. I don't know if I should keep going to Sanders Lake to camp there, or if I just camp here. I know there are some other people ahead of me, and they might have been going to Sanders, so maybe I should just stay here. I don't know. But pretty cool. I was planning on getting to them peaks up there tomorrow. We'll see if that happens. I don't want to climb through a bunch of crazy snow. Just trying to see how far that back corner reaches. So, this is Glacier Lake. I ended up camping here last night. I didn't go to Sanders Lake because it was getting late and I thought there might already be people there and I didn't want to be looking for a site, so I came to this lake instead. Real pretty, see that reflection off of it? That's cool. What I think is really pretty is all this over here. So up there is Mosquito Peak, and I'm gonna try and go up there today. Not straight up there, of course. I'm gonna go back around that way and up the ridge and stuff. There's a trail on the backside. But this is where I camped. It actually wasn't a bad campsite. Actually had a fire ring. First time backpacking, I could have fire. I still didn't light a fire though, because I don't know, I got busy doing other things. But it was real cool. All this is real pretty, and all that stayed lit up in the moonlight last night. It was pretty enjoyable, as well as tons and tons of stars. But I'm gonna go. I'd like to go to Saunders. I haven't decided if I'm going to or not, because it'd be like 3 miles out of my way, like 2 miles, maybe 4. I'm not sure. But I'm at least gonna go up to that peak today, and then go camp at a second lake tonight. I'm thinking Big Lake, but there's quite a few lakes, so we'll see. I've been trying to figure out, get this tick to come out. I don't know if I can see it here. Oh yeah, there it is. And it won't come out. And then I realized I do have some Vaseline. That I had for fire starter. So maybe if I can, it's soaked in a gauze pad, so that's not ideal. I'd like to get a clump of the Vaseline on this damn tick, but get it out somehow. Check out this really cool overlook up above. That's Little Lake down there. I was there for a minute yesterday. Well, last night pretty much. Pretty cool. Back on the trail. There's a lot more snow today. Doing a lot of climbing up to get up on top of that ridge. I started real late, but it'll be okay. I'm not going as far today, hopefully. Well, it's real nice to finally get up here into the up deep into the Rattlesnake, where all the lakes are and all that stuff. I've always wanted to, but it's hard to get up this far. But doing it today, decided to skip Saunders, which is the biggest one on this side, so that kind of is disappointing. But I think it'll still be cool if I can get up to Mosquito Peak and see everything from up there. Then on the other hand, I'm not sure that I will. I'll give it a shot. Well, I'll feel it out, because the trail doesn't go there, and I would have to go off trail, and if it's real rough terrain, I'm not going to do it if it's dangerous. Well, I just made it up here to the ridge line. Last part of the trail getting up here is a little sketchy, a lot of slippery rock, but I'm kicking this mountain's ass. It's a nice view of Glacier Lake. I camped there last night, and up there is where I'm going, to Mosquito Peak. Hopefully I make it up there. Yeah. I know I just did a video of this view, but man, from this ledge, this is just wow. I'm not gonna get too close, but yeah, just wow. Well, this is something. I made it to the top of Mosquito Peak, and this is pretty crazy. Way down there, you see that? That's Glacier Lake where I camped last night. This over here is the ridge line that I came up. Over here, I don't know, there's a cairn there somebody made. I don't know if they're saying that's the peak there, but right there looks like a foot or two higher though. Anyway, right there is Big Lake. I think I might camp there tonight. I am not sure. Because there's lots of lakes down there, and I'll just see where I'm at and time of the day. These ones are on the map, but they don't show a name. And then that over there, I think that's Warden Lake. There's another one over there. I don't think you can see it from here, because yeah, I'd have to get all the way down to the end of that ridge. But there's another one down there that is still frozen. It looks really cool because the ice is all melting and it's bright blue. Wow. Well, time to start heading down. So that's the other one that I was talking about. I think it looks pretty cool the way it's, you know, it's all melting and bright blue like that. Same thing we've already seen. Big Lake over there to Warden Lake over here. And I'm not sure what that lake is. I think Carter or something. Yeah, it's just I can't get enough of these views from this up here. It's just crazy. But I tell you what, there's a lot of, I've been having to go through a lot of snow, which is a real pain. Go home, snow. It's freaking July, don't you know? Wow, check this out. Another old cabin. Got an old wheelbarrow there. Some kind of tools. Looks like a plow down there. But roof's caved in. Did I say there? Huh. Little table. That's cool. Oh, this is really cool. That thing. Nice. Huh. Pretty cool. So I am at Big Lake now. I passed a really pretty lake called McKinley, but there was some people camping there, so I didn't stop for photos. When I got here to Big Lake, there was at the shore, which was really a dam, but it was actually a pretty dam. they had, there's a real nice camp spot with a fire ring and all that, and just a real nice spot by in front of the lake. There was a girl already here, and she had a fire going and everything. She offered numerous times when I walked back and forth looking for a spot I could stay there with her, but I don't know, that just seemed like it'd be awkward. I'm not, I think it's kind of intruding, but I looked all around, and so I am at the lake, but it's like I'm on woods, and there is a lake there. It's not like, it's not like shore anywhere. Around the whole lake, actually. There's that one spot, and then the whole rest of the lake, even though this is a big-ass lake, there's no shore at all. And I looked all around. There's no real decent spot to camp. Well, and there's tons of snow everywhere. But anyway, I found a little kind of flat spot, but there wasn't much room. I can barely get into my doors here. But I do have a nice flat rock to sit on, so things could be worse. And I'll take some pictures of the lake from the shore in the morning when it's nice out and stuff. It's also really, really freaking windy on this lake. I'm gonna try a new kind of meal here. So this is Big Lake in the daytime when it's pretty. It is a real big lake. Has probably the most significant dam I've seen on any of these mountain lakes. Some little thing out here. And this is the campsite, which is pretty nice. It's got some stacked firewood and everything. Spot for a tent there, and it's just too bad it was taken, because as you can see with the shoreline all the way around, there was not really any other nice place to camp. But I found a decent spot, flat enough to lay my tent, and it wasn't too bad. Still on the water. That's Mosquito Peak up there that I was at yesterday. Man, it just looks so different from this side than it does from the other side of the other side where the glacier lake is, where I was looking at it from where I stayed the night before. Yeah, pretty nice lake though. So, going back home today, got about 12 miles to do get back to my car. It's gonna be pretty steep coming down from Big Lake for the first mile. I might go check out Carter Lake down there. And hopefully this going down here doesn't beat up my joints too bad, because the last few miles back to my car, I gotta climb back up out of the Rattlesnake. It's gonna be a major climb, so not really looking forward to that. So this is Carter Lake. It's actually a pretty damn nice lake. I like it. A lot of times the smaller ones are actually kind of nicer. I didn't really notice any good place to camp though, except maybe just right here. But I mean, you could do it, but welcome to the jungle. We've got what you need. If you've got the money, honey, we've got your disease in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
Well, this looks like a bitch to cross. Oh boy.
Just made it out of the Rattlesnake Wilderness. So now I just got about 7 more miles back to my car. Alright, so one last climb back out of the Rattlesnake drainage to end the trip. I'm kind of ready to be back at the car. Alright, and I'm back to Prim Lake, which tells me I'm almost back to the car. Alright, and I'm back to the trailhead. It ended up being a 31-mile trip. It's a lot of fun. It was real pretty. I'm glad it's over though. I could sure go for a pizza and a pitcher of beer. Not like a slice of pizza and a beer, but like a whole pizza and a whole pitcher of beer. Anyway, that's it for this time. Happy trails.